Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking into something, well, pretty interesting. It's a traditional Ayurvedic medicinal drink, a decoction, often called a Kadha.
Mm.
We've got some practical guides here detailing how it's made and what it supposedly does. The idea is it's a bit of a shortcut to feeling better from the inside out.
Right.
So our mission for this deep dive, let's unpack how this simple home remedy might actually improve digestion, calm, something called Pitta, we'll get into that, and help detoxify the body.
That's a good focus.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here, I think, is how these traditional preparations often use just everyday ingredients, things you already have, to offer these, well, holistic benefits.
That's true. It feels like old wisdom.
Exactly. There's a real depth to how they understood nature for well-being.
So the specific one we're focusing on is called a Pachak Ashadi Kadha. That basically translates to a digestive medicinal decoction.
That's it. Pachak for digestive, Ashadi for medicinal.
And the sources, they really point to three main things. Pajan Sutarak, so digestion improvement. Pittashamak, which is pitta calming.
Right.
And Shurashuddhikaranasati for body purification. Detoxification.
Yeah, those are the core stated benefits.
Okay, so this term pitta, when we talk about pitta calming, what exactly are we talking about in like the Ayurvedic sense? Can you break that down a bit?
Sure. So in Ayurveda, Pitta is one of the three fundamental energies. They call them doshas. Think of it as the energy of transformation.
Transformation.
Yeah, it governs things like metabolism, digestion, how your body processes things, and also body heat. It's like your internal fire.
Ah, okay. Fire.
Exactly. So if Pitta gets out of balance, you might experience issues like, say, acidity, heartburn, maybe inflammation, or just feeling excessively hot.
Right, I can see that connection.
So Pitta calming is essentially about bringing that internal fire back into a state of, well, harmony. It's seen as really crucial for good digestion and just general health.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And, looking at the ingredients listed in the sources, what really jumped out at me was how simple they are. Like really common things most of us probably have sitting in our kitchen right now.
It's surprising, isn't it?
Totally. We're talking 5 grams of dane, that's coriander.
Right.
Then 5 grams of jeera, which is cumin.
Standard spices.
Yeah. Then 10 to 12 pudina leaves mint, a little bit of sainhav meath, rock salt just to taste.
Right.
1 teaspoon of limacharas, lemon juice, again, to taste. And 2 cups of payani, just water.
That's the base.
So here's where it gets really interesting for me. How do these everyday things actually come together to create this effect? Is it like one balancing another out, or is it a combined thing?
Well, that's where the traditional understanding comes in. The sources suggest it's very much about synergy, how they work together.
Okay.
So take coriander, dane. Traditionally, it's known for its cooling properties, really good for soothing excess pitta, that heat we talked about.
Ah, cooling.
I got it. Then cumin, jeera, that's more of a gentle digestive stimulant.
Yeah.
It helps kindle the digestive fire, the agni, but gently.
So one cools, one stimulates digestion.
Exactly, and that's the clever part. They complement each other. Cumin helps digestion without making you too hot, and coriander cools things down, so the whole thing stays balanced.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then you add mint, which is refreshing, also aids digestion. And the salt and lemon, they help balance the taste, but also have their own subtle functions. It's a really thought-through blend.
It really is amazing how these simple things are orchestrated. And the preparation, the method itself, it sounds incredibly easy.
Very accessible.
You just take 2 cups of water in a pot, add the coriander, the cumin, the mint leaves.
Core herbs.
Right. Then boil it for about 10 to 15 minutes, basically until the water reduces by half.
Simmer down, yeah.
After that, you strain it out, add that little bit of rock salt and the teaspoon of lemon juice to the liquid you've strained.
Mix it well.
Mix it well and then drink it while it's warm. The sources say komat avastat.
Lukewarm, essentially.
Yeah. It sounds like really minimal effort for potentially some pretty significant benefits.
It does seem quite practical for daily use.
Okay, so let's talk about actually drinking it. When's the best time? How often?
The recommendation from the sources is 1 cup, twice a day, morning and evening.
Morning and evening. Yeah.
And there's a specific tip. They say it's more beneficial if you have it before meals.
Before meals. Interesting. Why do you think that is? Priming digestion, maybe?
That would be the likely Ayurvedic reasoning, yes. To gently stimulate the digestive process before food arrives.
Makes sense. But here's the bit that really caught my eye, the aha moment, maybe. The sources explicitly state this kadha can be used as a natural alternative to tea and coffee.
Ah, yes. That's a significant point.
It really is. I mean, for anyone looking to cut back on caffeine or find a healthier daily drink, that's a potential game changer.
Absolutely. And if you think about it from the Pitta perspective we discussed, many caffeinated drinks, like coffee or even some teas, can actually aggravate Pitta. They can cause jitters, acidity, that kind of thing.
Right, the crash later.
Exactly. Whereas this Kadha offers something different. It's balancing. It might give a gentle lift to digestion and clarity, but without those stimulating side effects. It's more about supporting your body's natural rhythm.
So a gentle alternative rather than a harsh stimulant.
Precisely, aligning with that idea of sustained, balanced energy.
So we've got the ingredients, the easy prep, this idea of it being a coffee alternative. Let's get to the payoff. What does this actually do for you, the listener, according to the sources, like if you deal with bloating or acidity?
Right. So the sources list quite a few benefits. The Aushadhi Guntarma Vafade.
Okay.
First off, digestion. It's stated to improve digestion, relieve gas, and indigestion. Tackles that sluggish feeling.
That's a big one for many people.
Definitely. Then, related to Pitta, it's said to provide relief from nausea, vomiting, and those Pitta disorders like acidity we mentioned.
So calming that internal heat.
Yes, and it specifically mentions reducing body heat overall. It also apparently cleanses urine and acts as a general body detoxifier.
Detoxifier. Interesting. What else?
It can help reduce dehydration, which makes sense with the water base and electrolytes from salt, so potentially useful in summer.
Good point.
And this was interesting. It freshens the mouth and helps eliminate bad breath.
Oh, bonus.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
And importantly, they mention it's suitable for all ages, as long as it's consumed in moderation.
Moderation is key.
Always. And one last specific mention, it's particularly useful for improving digestion during the monsoon season, apparently.
Huh. Any idea why monsoon specifically? Maybe digestion gets sluggish then?
That's often the traditional view, yeah. Dampness can affect the digestive agnes. So something like this could help maintain balance.
Fascinating. So if we connect this to the bigger picture, it seems like these small, consistent practices can really support the body's natural functions.
That's exactly the idea behind a lot of traditional wellness systems. It's not about drastic interventions, but consistent, gentle support for the body's own intelligence.
So what does this all mean for you, our listener? How might this fit into someone's life?
Well, it offers a simple, natural tool. If you experience digestive discomfort or feel overheated or just want a healthier beverage option, this is something tangible you could try using ingredients you likely already have.
And it sounds pretty safe, but are there any specific warnings or instructions we need to pass on from the sources?
Yes, there are a few important Suchana instructions or warnings.
Okay, good to know.
First, don't drink it excessively hot or excessively cold. Lukewarm is the recommendation.
Got it. Not extreme temperatures.
Second, and this is crucial, no sugar should be added.
No sugar. Okay. That might change the properties, I guess.
Likely so from an Ayurvedic perspective. Sugar has its own effects, often considered heavy or mucus-forming.
Right. Anything else?
Yes, one specific note about the lemon juice. For individuals who have what's called a Pitta Prakriti, basically, a constitution that's naturally dominant in Pitta.
The fiery types we talked about.
Exactly. For them, the advice is to use a smaller quantity of lemon juice.
Why less lemon for them? Isn't lemon usually seen as cleansing?
It is, but it's also heating and acidic in its initial action. So for someone already prone to excess heat or acidity, too much lemon could potentially aggravate their system rather than balance it.
Ah, so it's about personalization. That makes sense. These instructions aren't just random rules.
Not at all. They tie back directly to the Ayurvedic principle of tailoring things to the individual's constitution, their prakriti. It's key for ensuring the remedy is effective and, importantly, safe for that person.
Understanding your own body type seems pretty central then.
It's fundamental in Ayurveda, yes.
And we should definitely mention where the specific information comes from. The sources credit Dr. Samarth Deshmukh from Shree Vishweshwar Ayurveda in Nashik.
Yes, acknowledging the source of this traditional knowledge is important.
So wrapping this up, it really feels like a powerful reminder. Profound wellness, relief from everyday issues, it can often be found in these simple traditional methods.
Absolutely, using ingredients that are just there.
Yeah.
In your kitchen.
It really highlights the value of looking at this ancient wisdom for our modern lives.
It really does. And it makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, in a world that's always chasing the next big thing, the complex solution.
It's a quick fix.
Yeah, the quick fix. How often do we just overlook the the deep wisdom and the real practical benefits that are sitting right there, embedded in traditions in our own home sometimes.
Especially for just daily well-being, right? Not even major illnesses, just feeling better day to day.
Exactly. Things that support our fundamental balance.
It really does make you think. So
Yeah.
maybe consider, how adding just one simple natural practice like making this kadha could subtly shift your daily routine.
A small change.
A small change, yeah. How it might impact your well-being. Maybe it could even replace a habit, like that extra cup of coffee that you never thought you could actually change. Something to mull over.